Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Does Brooke take advantage of Ridge and Taylor's newfound motivation to fight? According to previews on The Bold and the Beautiful, Brooke Logan may be about to receive a fantastic opportunity. Will Brooke take advantage of Taylor Hayes and Ridge Forrester's recent argument? With their most recent love reunion, Taylor and Ridge are ecstatic. Taylor has turned into a source of security and joy, despite Ridge's clear disapproval of the circumstances at Forrester Creations. But according to B&B teasers, Taylor and Ridge may soon experience some family strife. Ridge and Taylor's love happiness may suffer if they have different opinions regarding Steffie Forrester's future. In any case, Ridge is tired of John Finnegan's family problems and might not think Steffie should put up with them any longer. Ridge might believe that Steffie must permanently break up with Finn after learning more about Luna Nozawa's paternity. However, Taylor might be more of the opinion that Steffie need to fight for love. Taylor might contend that Steffie shouldn't be so hasty to end her marriage because she has found a faithful man who may be her soulmate. Although Steffie must make the final decision, Taylor and Ridge will undoubtedly have ideas about where she should go with her life. There may be conflict if Ridge and Taylor disagree about Steffie continuing to date Finn. That might, of course, loosen the door just enough for Brooke to draw Ridge in. If Brooke plays her cards correctly, she may have an opportunity to reassure Ridge. This is particularly true if Brooke acknowledges Ridge's viewpoint and speaks to him when Taylor refuses. If Brooke steps in after some arguments with Taylor, this could be her big chance to win Ridge back. Additionally, Carter Walton might be about to cede control and reverse his LLC takeover. After Brooke formally relinquishes the CEO position and business resumes its regular routine, Ridge may relax down. It might ease some of the tension and pave the way for Brooke and Ridge to move forward. Ridge might have strong reason to turn back toward Brooke given that, and the potential clash with Taylor. The Brave and the Lovely, the Bold and the Beautiful is laying the groundwork for another complicated murder mystery, starring the Nozawa women, and teasers indicate that Ridge may make further adjustments to his romantic life. According to spoilers, Romy Park's character Poppy Nozawa may be leaving the CBS serial opera, and there may be another murder investigation in Los Angeles. Once Poppy's secret is revealed, there will be a long list of potential suspects. For all the information behind this killer rumor, continue reading to see what will air on The Bold and the Beautiful next week. After hearing the Luna baby bomb from her husband, Dr. John Finnegan, Steffie Forrester is unable to speak. Steffie will conclude that Finn is the victim in all of this after the initial shock subsides. Queen Steffie stands up for a man and confronts the aunt who exploited him, instead of concentrating on the fact that her stepdaughter attempted to kill her. Spoilers indicate that Steffie Forrester thinks Poppy Nozawa exploited Finn, and then denied him fatherhood. To be fair, she's not incorrect. But is that a reason to commit murder? Since she had to murder Sheila's twin in her kitchen, Steffie has been a little out of control. Might she lose it and go after Poppy Nozawa? If Poppy Nozawa was found dead, Sheila Carter would likewise be the first person suspected. She will seek retribution after discovering that she exploited her son and concealed Luna Nozawa from them. Not to mention that unstable Luna Nozawa is no longer incarcerated. You know what will happen if Luna at the Spencer mansion finds out that her cousin is her father. We know that Luna is capable of murder because she has already betrayed her mother once. When Luna edges toward the truth, Poppy's life will be in jeopardy. Do you believe that Poppy's impending death is real? What will Steffie do now that the truth is out? John Finnegan finally revealed to Steffie Forrester that Luna Nozawa is his daughter. After what felt like an eternity, he developed a lifelong attachment with his adopted aunt after hooking up with her when he was 18. Luna has killed 2 people and nearly killed a third, Steffie. Luna had her drugged in a cage as they waited for the building they were in to be demolished the last time Steffie and Luna met in person. Finn's wife would probably have died if he hadn't kicked down the door and discovered her. The pair believes that their relationship can withstand anything. But is that truly the case? They have spent the previous few months thanking their lucky stars for being together. It would be an understatement to say that Steffie was appalled when the truth was revealed and Finn sobbed as he informed her. Steffie was very affected when Finn revealed to her a few years ago that Sheila Carter was his biological mother, but it appeared that they would work things out together. This, At first glance, this circumstance appears to be different. A future for Finn and Steffie is difficult to envision. Luna had every intention of killing her stepmother, Steffie. Despite Finn's insistence that their family comes first, it doesn't seem realistic that he will abandon Luna. He has previously expressed remorse for not being her father from the beginning, believing that her course would have been different had he been involved. Rather, Papi Nozawa reared a serial killer as a single mother. It might be quite easy to predict Steffie's next movements because she clearly has a playbook. She will first see her parents, Rich Forrester and Taylor Hayes, to inform them of this new situation after speaking with Finn. They were applauding her just yesterday for overcoming hardship and not fleeing from it, but today might be a whole different tale. Steffie is also probably going to speak with Liam Spencer shortly. They have a lot of history together as well as a child. If Steffie and Finn do break up, there's a good chance that these two will get back together. Even if her family claims she experiences hardship, she typically takes time off to refocus, so a prolonged trip to Europe with her children is probably in the cards. Steffie makes a startling marriage decision for Finn. According to The Bold and the Beautiful, Steffie Forrester came clean about her marriage to John Finn Finnegan after confronting the terrible truth of the circumstance. Taylor Hayes spoke with Rich Forrester at the Forrester estate how strange it was that Luna Nozawa was Finn's cousin. Ridge and Taylor were relieved that Luna and Finn were not related by blood as they recounted what Steffie had gone through. Naturally, Taylor and Ridge are about to receive a nasty surprise, because they do not have the most recent paternity updates. Reality struck hard for Steffie at the Cliff home, and she began to consider the implications of Luna's paternity for her marriage. Though he implied that wasn't really the word he would use, Steffie recognized that Finn must be somewhat thrilled to have a daughter. Finn did acknowledge, though, that he wished he could have been present for Luna as she grew up. If Finn had been more involved in Luna's life from the beginning, it might have had an impact. Steffie admitted that because Finn sounded like he did when Sheila Carter first reappeared, he was beginning to frighten her. Since Steffie was the most important thing to Finn, he reassured him that any link he had with Sheila was over. At some point, Steffie became extremely upset about Sheila's distorted DNA being passed on to Luna, and began to worry that Hayes Forrester Finnegan would also be impacted. Despite her desire for a straightforward existence free of controversy, Steffie apparently understood that her husband couldn't have that with Finn. Since Steffie didn't deserve any of this, Finn felt bad and pondered his options. Steffie acknowledged that nothing existed, but she didn't hold Finn responsible for circumstances that weren't his fault. Despite her first temptation to bolt out the door, Steffie ultimately made the decision to honor her marital vows and reassure Finn that they would overcome this together. Steffie was at least relieved that they wouldn't have to deal with Luna any longer, since she had assumed that she was still incarcerated. When Bill Spencer returned to the living room of the Spencer estate and discovered that Dario, also known as Remy Price, was still present, Luna fled into hiding. Remy pretended that the AC repairs simply took longer than he anticipated, but Bill was irritated. Bill grabbed Remy's number and promised to keep him in mind when he offered to help with further fix-it tasks around the house. However, Bill cautioned that Remy's privacy must be protected if he were to be hired for additional employment. Remy suggested that he had also done things he regretted when Luna met up with him after Bill left again. Remy and Luna discovered they had a lot in common, and that they each needed a companion. Sheila informed Deacon Sharp at Il Giardino that she felt bad for Papi Nozawa since she was separated from Luna, who was in prison. Deacon was concerned that Sheila would become fixated on Finn once more, and upset their pleasant relationship because she missed him too. Sheila denied having an obsession, but she was unable to give up on finding a means of staying in touch with Finn and his family.